Hey everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more Thaumic Resurgence 2, which is weird to say on this day because normally I'd be doing Magic and Mythos, but if you saw my vlog, you'd know what all went down, so, well, for that matter, if you just saw the last few episodes of the series, you'd know what went down. That was a bit more visual. So, yeah. Things happened, so I decided to do a little bonus time with this series here and there. And yeah, I'm back with my crazy sword. I'd like to complete another weapon, but there's a part I've got in mind, and I'd like to track it down, and I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I know exactly how. And that involves getting a nature's compass, so I'm going to need a regular compass first. And I know I need some nice, let me see here, the other compass. And yeah, I need some nice saplings and some wood, and then I should be good that way. So let's take some nice oak. And then I'll make myself a nice new compass, because these are very special. And I might be able to also show off something else along the way. I'm not entirely sure how well that's going to work. But yeah, just know I'm doing various research and stuff behind the scenes, and I might do some more now, actually. Like, I might do a nice foray into more warp, but I'd just like to see how close the biome is, because I need to go to a desert, because I'd like to have a new pommel. And these are things that either add a slot for pommel, or they are a pommel. It'll actually, the good thing about JEI is it'll even look up in the subtext of an item if it's related. So that's pretty cool. And I'd like a Sudamaru Stinger, because it can give it the ability to also harvest and do other things in addition to the way the top component is, or the striking area. And additionally, it can also add slowness to targets. So that seems pretty cool, but Sudamarus are desert creatures, and I don't remember if I ran by a desert or not. So I might go out exploring. So I might be riding my my noble demon again. But first, let's see here. Now, why is that even? I am a little puzzled by triple question mark there. Yeah. Chaos Corrupted Land. Some of these I don't know if... yeah, they won't be in this dimension, so therefore, never mind. But let's see here. I need deserts. And I also am trying... yeah, let me see here. What was the name of the other ones? Is it the Eerie Forest? Yeah, that was it. The Eerie Forest. I don't think it was the Dark Forest. Cause yeah, there's some interesting things from Modded Dimensions that's going to be showing up. But yeah, got some really cool biomes I'm going to be looking for. Dark Forest. I don't know if it's Dark Forest or Eerie Forest. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. But yeah, I added in Afraid of the Dark, and I'm trying to remember the that forest name, but it might show up in between. Because you never know when you're looking for a desert what you'll find along the way. So let's see info. Everything that checks out says it should be. A desert is very close-ish, kind of. I mean, it's only 1,000 blocks away. Ish. I mean, that's perfectly fine, because I mean, I'm gonna be flying on my demon pretty soon, and then that should be able to take care of that pretty quickly. I am preparing some stuff for some arcane alchemy, so that ought to be really good whenever I get to that. Remember, everything is considered under pets, whether they're a true pet or a mount. So, although summons are still separate. So again, going over some of the things that are involving changes with Lycanite's mobs. Okay, so it's saying the desert is that way, and like with a normal compass, it will point your way. While I'm flying around, I might find some interesting Lycanites fights, because I have been seeing a lot more of the spawns recently. And that's pretty good because I also got myself a nice extra part because, oddly enough, even though I've been living around a forest, I hadn't seen an int until recently, and it dropped its arm. I like the ability on it, but at the same time, I think I'd still like... well, it'll be very good anyhow. But, in fact, I'll probably use it as part of my next weapon. But I need to find another component that goes with it, because even though it adds a pommel slot, I need to find something worthy enough of being a pommel. So that's the real issue here. Okay, I am closing distance quickly. But I am hearing a phone, so I will probably have to pause things for a moment, so I'll probably also wind up being back. So, yeah, right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have an interesting announcement to make. I was looking for the desert to get those Sutamaru stingers, and I found the thing that's gonna open me up to Afraid of the Dark. Oh, it begins again. I'm not gonna run in right now because I know those areas can, especially the underground area where I really need to do stuff, can be insanely occupied. Oh boy. Hello there. I'm having a very particular day. Yeah, just okay. I have an elemental down there that seems to be a bit ready to be dealt with. Oh, levitated him with it. Cool. This is why I like my new sword. Gotcha. Oh, you took some damage. I think he just got acidified. Oh boy. Cackles, we need to land. We need to recover. Yeah, me being on top of you right now might not be the best thing for your ability to fly. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you're regenerating. Man, he took a lot of damage. Okay. You just recover there for a little while. I'll defend you. I mean, we're in a territory that's going to be really wild, really fast. And might add, they have new AI where you can let them roam around while you're not riding them. I can always just fly again. After all, I have monk powers. Well, sometimes it's good to just do grounded combat, because there's things about flying around that sometimes make certain enemies ironically harder than if you're on the ground. Ooh boy. I have got a lot of stuff. I need to mark this spot with my book, because I have combination desert to do serious hunting for really powerful scorpions. Special structures all over the place. I mean, look at those. I don't even think they're from Afraid of the Dark. I think they're from another mod. Maybe even something new in an old mod. I'm not entirely sure. So, there's a thought. There's some of these things I'm familiar with, but have had serious updates, so yeah. Also, another reason why I'm not too concerned about him flying off is I can always do this. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I do get that special ability. Thank you, Cinderblade. Okay. Have all the scorpions gone away for the night? Yeah. They only come out at night. Pretty sure they're all, Oh boy. Hello, Crimson Portal. Well, didn't expect a fight like this. But whatever. Let's do this. You want to throw fireballs at me? I'll throw fireballs at you. Just making it fair. I got jukes too. Get roasted, Portal. Wow. Oh boy, seeker shots, seeker shots. He's got homing. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I know what got him. Yeah. Whenever their demonic lightning shots hit a target, they explode. So that may have done something. Okay. Extra inventory. Time to actually be useful. Oh, that might need to stack more stuff. Okay. Cactuses I got. Those things. Yeah. I got a lot of that stuff I'm going to use. Okay. Oh, I got both kinds of mushroom. That's useful. Aloe vera. Adder's fork. I got that from a Sudamaro, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. So that's a pretty good question. What did I get that from? I have Crimson Rights, so I can actually go into that research. Okay. Good job, Cackles. You turreted from behind while attacked with Theurge's Woot. I didn't get any summons, but I got in some good shots. So, yeah. So, that was interesting. Sudden encounter with Crimson Cult. I may have thrashed the portal before I got too terribly many other pieces of the armor, but that's okay. I can go entire rounds with them and not get diddly. So that was still fairly lucky. I feel good with that. Lots of good stuff in this area. Yeah, I did fight a few Sudamaru already. I didn't get very much this round, but at least it shows off my new hunting ground. And the fact that with that looming ahead, oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be something. I think I'll mark this spot and then go back for now, because I do have a lot of alchemical stuff to do, including getting those light ingots. Because I want to further my research into witching gadgets, and for that matter, into some other things too. And that's going to take some serious work. Oh boy. Okay, maybe that's not that kind of forest. Maybe this is honestly in a savanna, because I was looking at the biome and it said savanna. So, okay. Maybe I do need to turn down the frequency, or maybe this is from the old configs, but there was a thing where these structures were showing up a little too much in this new version of Afraid of the Dark, and I may not have turned things down yet, so it may be using the old config. So, even though I did update to the one where it was turned down, the default. So, it might be a little cranked. However, they won't show up on all biomes. They have to be flat enough and big and like have nice wide open space. So that won't be showing up everywhere, even then. So yeah, I'm good that way. Again, the best spot to mark would be, I need a area where I can see what I'm doing. Like have all sorts of things I can see from there. So I'm gonna mark right about here. Okay, so do I have enough? Desert convert. I can actually do that. Desert Convergence. You know, I might want to. Okay, I got a better idea. I'm gonna rename that in a way where I can see the whole name, preferably. We'll know what this means. Deconvergence. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Okay, so I have that marked with my book, and I can do things if I need to. There are some Djinn flying around. They are the source of Djinn clouds. They make a nice pommel. And I've got to think about a lot of things, like not just Tinker's Construct now, but also Lycanite's equipment system. So customizable stuff is going to be huge. And not just in my mod pack, but just in generations of mod packs to come. Because, I mean, Tinker's has been around for a while, but thinking of combining it with Lycanite's new system, oh my gosh, you'd never know what somebody's wielding or what it could do. So that's going to be awesome. Okay, let me see here. I guess I'm just going to have to fly home. Well, not fly, but teleport home. Because I got my spot marked. I've got some of these... I got a lot of things to explore later. I might just have like a structure exploration party pretty soon because there's just so many things around here. Oh my gosh. Like seriously? That looks like a desert palace. I mean, really? I mean, I'm kind of a little awe-inspired. Oh my gosh. And there's a Shoggoth lair. Yeah, this is Desert Convergence, all right, because it's like a convergence in like the entire system of structures as to what I'd be. There's even one of the cores from random things. Like, could it be more thorough? I don't think so. I think everything that I need in a desert is here, and close by, for that matter, is the other stuff I need. I mean, dark temples, there's another one of those structures. I mean, have I officially hit the jackpot in terms of stuff? I think I have. I think I've hit the jackpot, and oh my goodness. Who's the rich testificate that has this thing? I mean, impressive? Is there any clues to what this is from? Ouch. I slammed my head in it. That was on me. Oh, it's kind of like... Uh-huh. Maybe? Got dragon's breath in there. That's impressive. A lot of other cool-looking things. I mean, this is a really nice home. Oh boy. I know they have been angry at me for no reason, so I think I will have to be fast on my feet when I come back. Oh! Oh, Barry. We have violent attacks here. The wolves are thoroughly killing the sheep, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because that was just way too fast. Wait a moment. There is something I can do about it. Oh, I only have one. I'll be back for you, wolves. I will tame some of you. And maybe I might do some Thaumic experiments on you that could make you better warriors. Oh, it's good that I have a thaumaturgy add-on like that again. I was going to do that seriously before and got massively interrupted because of a pack crash that would never go back. But this time, I'm pretty sure I can take care of things, so yeah. There's another desert village, and again, it's like everything desert has come over here and then some. And what is this? Okay. That's fair enough. I mean, seriously, this is nuts. Hey, look. Are you guys okay? Where did you... How did you spawn like that? Seriously, how did you spawn like that? And what is going on over here? Pardon my maneuvering. Village totem top, right next to something from Totemic. That is insanely appropriate and apparently scannable. Okay. Okay, lots of scannable things. Pardon me for being distracted by scannable things, but we know that this happens. Because Thaumcraft is involved, and that's what this is heavily about, so it has to happen. Kind of the name of the game here. Oh boy. You know, I think I've officially, well, actually he's not going after me immediately, but just in case, I think I'm still just gonna go. And I can go super fast, but then I have loading issues. Of course, this is another thing that having monk flight really helps with, is if you fly, as soon as you get stuck in the ground, you get out of it. So, yeah, that helps. like, a lot. Okay, time for me to do a few dangerous things. After stuff loads in before I make things more crazy. Because this is going to be in the department, probably, of kooky stuff. Actually, I also need to put up some of those things, because, I mean, I got some stuff from the Crimson Cult. I might as well throw it in with my arms and armor. So, yeah. Yeah. I do have files. Okay, I'm good for that. That's nice. Okay, now, let me see. What was that research going to need for alchemy? Because I wanted to get into essential tubes so I can get into other kinds of essential distillation. Some of these can allow it to be a lot easier to work with than pipes. And they're just way more convenient. But I need certain files to do it. Vitium, Vinculum, Alienus, Alchemia. And whenever it comes to any file, you have to have at least 10 units each. And this allows me to do essential tubes. Those will be consumed, might I add. They will not just be because I have them. So, yeah. I'm probably going to do that simultaneously with the other thing. Because it's going to take a little time to get some of the stuff to be all wonk. Thank you, Thaumic Punch. Because that just makes things so much easier. Okay, now I can do stuff. I can thumb now. Ooh, or should I? I really want a beholder. Oh, wait, that's right. The treat types have changed. Ooh. Okay. I think I need it called an aberration treat. Ender pearls and bones. Because I think they're classed as an aberration. Well, at least they are if they follow D&D rules with beholders. Okay. I hope he stays there. I hope he stays there. I really hope he stays there because I want him so much. Okay. Some pearls, please. Seems to be less pearls than it used to be, actually. That's very nice. Because it used to be just for getting a shade treat, you'd have to have like 7. So, yeah. Oh, and Scanfest. Okay. Gonna need one of these. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna be able to be tamed with just 4, but if he is, that would be beautiful. Please tell me he's still there and he just kind of, like... Yeah, at least I've got some for later. I don't think he naturally spawns over the ocean because it's technically a mountain mob. So I think he just kind of flies down from the mountains. So at one point I will get my beholder. I will get my beholder as a pet. That is something I will totally do. Well, it'll be a mount actually. But nope, I'm not seeing any over here, so I guess I'll go to Dangerous Stuff Island. Because this is about to get just thoroughly wacky. And I mean really wacky. Okay, so first up, since I've got the ability to do so, I will prepare. Okay, I've got that there. So here on Dangerous Stuff Island, I'll need to fill it up as usual. Okay. Now, I will need some more stuff. but I'll have to figure out what. Because I was wanting to complete my research on those light ingots. Because I need them both to get to the really good stuff. Blocks of light. Need to be able to make the ingot of light, which requires a lot of aurum, a lot of lux, a lot of potentia. Okay, so let's see if I can make that much happen. This may also create a flux rift. I think I mentioned that before. Okay, so lux. Let's see if there's something that conveniently has a ton of both. So lux. There you are. Maybe not a ton, but maybe a lot. Melon helmet. That's kind of funny. How would a melon helmet have that much lux? I'm curious. Glowstone has a lot, obviously. What other aspects do they have? Because I need something also with a lot of potentia, and eventually something with aurum. Aurum I can handle in other ways, but not much potentia. Okay. In terms of like a pure, easy to make substance, it's not very much. A sea lantern might be able to, but I think they're mostly heavy on the lux. So yeah. Prismarine. That's in a whole other category. You get a lot of lux from. Maybe a lot of nitor would help out. Because this should totally have both. How much potentia is that? Is that just 2? It has like 9 lux, and it has some potentia. How much potentia do I need for this recipe, though? So I need potentia, the aspect of energy. I need 35. So it's not super heavy, but it's going to be something I'm going to have to consider. If I need like 75 lux, I might have to converge on this in a different way. But let's see. I think I may have to do a few separate items and just go for it. So let's see. Potentia. I need a lot of it. And yeah, there's a few items otherwise that have potentia in the name. Okay. Let's see here. More of this, please. $90 for Mobius fuel. There's a thought. Just one-shot it with Mobius fuel. Okay, I think I got my candidate for potentia. So maybe some of that, some glowstone. And I'm going to need to overwhelm it on aurum as well. Even alchemical coal only has 30 by potential. So yeah. Okay, so we have those two covered. What was I using for aurum before? There was something that was like supercharged that I used. Wait, did I hit the right? I hit the wrong thing. Okay, there was something I used that had a lot. It wasn't a nether star, it was something else really magical. Oh yeah, I was using sparks. That was what I was using. Okay, okay. So, they're actually pretty hefty on it. At 15 each, it wouldn't take too much to really work my quota. So, sparks. I think just a couple of these. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, glowstone. Those are like 10 each. I think I need like 75 worth though, so this will be overkill, but I need to. And as for, see, do I have Mobius fuel in here? Yes, I do. And I'll only need 1. So this will get crazy. And then I need a gold ingot. So this is going to get wild. And then just get wilder. Okay, so... Yep, I heard that went in. Probably overflowing. Got my ingot of light. How is that not overflowing? I mean, it has so many aspects in it right now. Oh my gosh. Wait a moment. It has a lot of aspects in it. There's something else I can complete while I'm at it. Oh, ugh. Why is it harder to control? Oh, yeah, it's because I'm super fast. Okay. It has a lot of aspects in it, so... I might as well bleed off a little bit more of that in a good way. There's a Skyless. Just randomly. Oh, I thought you had enough to make an Alamite. Like, seriously? What went wrong with that? Because I wanted Alamite as well. I kind of need... Alamentum, sorry. Oh, I didn't have any Perditio. Oh, that's why. Okay, I need something with Perditio in it. That's usually pretty easy, because I think Cobblestone actually does. Or at least it used to. Yep. Totally knew it. Maybe a 6, just to be sure. This doesn't have too much contributing, so I don't think it's going to really be overkill. But again, even if we do overkill, that's actually perfectly fine. Because I kind of need to do it for my research at some point. So it has to go crazy. So sorry, there will be serious environmental disaster. That is what I also needed. Research is now completed for that part. Or at least it will be whenever I click. Because I will need Alamentum for things at some point. Namely, the fact that you can use it to fuel your Essentia smeltery so that it's way faster. Okay. Now let me look around here. How is there only that much flux? I mean, I worked this pretty hard before. Do I have to just... I know some things have some absolutely absurd amounts of aspects, and I'll probably have to just spam them in here at some point to get an actual flux rift. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to have to brute force it. It's going to be just this massive throw large things in event and then see what happens. Oh well. Well, I'm going to overnight this for a while and be back to the main event of lots of cool structures. But one thing I'm going to try to do overnight is just see if I can spot myself another beholder, because I really want a beholder as a mount. I really do. I really do. I mean, I have a pretty good time riding Cackles. He's a Caco demon. And there's some similarities as to how beholders and Caco demons fight whenever they're your mounts. So I'm going to do that. But before that, I'm going to check out my new research. Because that I'm going to have to set up later and get that stuff done. I'm going to do that on camera at another point. I was going to do it simultaneously, but the other thing just went by a lot faster than I expected. Okay. Scan block of... Oh, yeah, I had to do block of light, not just an ingot. Oh, yeah, that's right. Luckily, when you scan them, it can also be in inventory, so... Wow, that... imagine actually using that in ways that you can't even see them back. Luckily, they now prorate thaumaturgical operations so that you can actually have EMCs for just about everything that's related to thaumaturgy, at least. Addendum to size. Now I have a light one. Oh, this armor. Oh my gosh. So, wait. It says it repairs itself in the afternoon. Primal armor. Yeah, that's worthy of warp. Theory of... I need theories. Scan primordial pearl. How do we even get those around here? Scan any Thaumcraft boss. Okay, I'm not sure if that part's really in or not, but it's kind of indicating that it is. So things could get a little wild. At least now we have Scythe of Light. Yeah, I'm gonna have some stuff to work on, including getting, well, just finding out more how you do the primordial stuff this time. I mean, just because you can fight the Crimson Cult doesn't mean you can, like, eke out the bosses right out, right? I mean, seriously, that cannot be it. Need to... Okay. Well, I might as well. I might as well use the book, which I put in my Thama like a llama chest. Which is weird, because right now I can't seem to Thama a llama. I'd like to Thama a llama, but they're not letting me. So, yeah. Examine something native to the void. Not sure exactly what that would be, other than maybe a void seed. I didn't get any from the, from them. Probably would have put them in here if I had, but no. Magical plants? Nope. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go another direction, in terms of my Eldritch research. I'll probably go with other research in the meantime. But I probably won't be able to go that way until I can find a way to actually, get to the Eldritch. So, there is that. And also I haven't really opened up the Eldritch tab, so that's kind of a sign. It's probably a ways off. Yeah, I think I have to go through this first, so... I'm gonna have to fight more Crimson Cultists. I'm gonna have to find some way to get to either, the Outer Lands, or maybe draw the Eldritch to me. Not sure which or how. So if you're... Okay, that's weird. Normally you don't get that effect anymore. Okay. Anyhow, maybe if you're watching Druid, you can help me out with figuring out if there's any actual way to do those things. Like, do I have to go to the Outer Lands, or is there some new way to do Eldritch stuff that I thoroughly am not aware of? Because again, this version is very different from all the others. Things have really changed. So, and part of that is me exploring that. And oh, okay, this view is freaky when you can see bubbles out in the middle of nowhere. Anyhow, I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from you all later. And bye for now, everybody.